Hey guys, it's been a weekend. I know I haven't filmed in a minute, but no, it's been a weekend. So, okay, I didn't tell you about this because I didn't want to ruin the case or whatever, but there is no case anymore because if you report something too late, guys, don't have a case, which is really stupid. But I'm gonna get into any details about this because I'm not comfortable with details. So I was just sitting in the middle of trying to see people speeding. I've never seen a cop just sit like that in Missouri. No, because I was in Florida, they do that all the time. Yeah, on that comment. But anyways, back to the circling thoughts. So I think if my brain's working. Oh yeah. So all of a sudden, since it's like, God, I just gonna hit something. Something is in the road, but my wheels didn't hit it, so it's bad. But since it's like August, September now, I was getting flashbacks of an event that happened around that time, and the person that I had met around that time. So anyways, I was getting flashbacks of these events, and like, basically, without giving too much information, it was sort of harassment. Anyways, I was having the flashbacks, I was like feeling really uncomfortable, like really disgusted, like couldn't even like function like, for real. And then anyways, I just kept crying. I was like really weak, and I was trying to get the evidence because they told me like I don't have really a case, I don't have the evidence, they reported it. And I also got scammed by some law firms because they sold my information. It was a wild few weeks, I don't know how long it's been. And then they told me when I found like a job, and they're like, you can't do anything. Like, even though I spent like hours driving myself crazy trying to get messages back of the evidence. It didn't matter because they never reported it. Like the first, they said you have 100 and something days to report it. I was like, well, I still work there, so that doesn't matter. But I guess for some reason it matters. So I couldn't like make a case about it, like sue them or anything. Sad. But I reported them for harassment with HR, and they're still investigating, which I'm like, it shouldn't take that much investigation. Like, I sent you the evidence. What the heck else do you need? I don't know, probably interviewing people, but literally, it shouldn't take that long, but whatever. They're doing their own thing. So there was that. That was like really triggering. Every time I thought about like what happened, or not even like thinking about it, I just get flashbacks. It could be like really uncomfortable and like feel what's the word? Kind of like trapped, uncomfortable. And then it got so bad, like the flashbacks and like the memories were so bad. Like I was still talking to people and telling them and like asking for help, but like the memories got so bad that I started having SI, and I didn't want to carry it out because like your bond treatment, like I don't want to die, like I want to live. But I was just like crying, like super depressed, and like, you know. And I went to talk to one of the people that I was talking to that was helping me on campus. And like I told her how I was doing, whatever. And she just asked me like, you know, do you have any thoughts, whatever. I'm like, no. But like, just the brief thought of like just like self-harming just to get rid of the pain. Like I've never like actually done that before, but like the flashbacks were like so freaking bad. And I'm just like, I kept having like, I have OCD, so I kept having like the thought going through my head, and it's just repetitive thought. So like I wanted to like do something, get rid of like the pain or like distract myself, you know. I didn't do anything. And then this feels really uncomfortable. I feel really disgusted in my body. And then, no, but then she's asking me questions like, if something were to happen, like, who would come pick you up, like, from the hospital, or who would take you to the hospital? I'm like, no, I wasn't gonna do that. And she, like, kept insisting that someone would, and, like, that just kept triggering me, because I'm like, okay, you're making me feel bad that I don't have someone to do that for me, like, and then just, like, that's one of my, like, triggers for, like, SI, just feeling like no one wants to help, or that I'm, like, all alone. You know, one of those triggers. So I was just like, okay, thanks for triggering me, buddy. Go home, still crying, still a mess. And then, what did I do? Oh, I went over to my mom's as a distraction at work, but then I went home. I had work the next morning. I was like, I can't go to work. Like, I can't even function. Like, all I can do is cry. I feel so horrible. Like, I'm not gonna go. So I don't go to work. Friday night, before, like, I was supposed to go to work, I was just, like, in a really horrible state. And I woke up at, like, 4 a.m. And I was like, okay, I sincerely feel like I'm having the SI, like, really bad. I'm just like, I want to die. I don't want to, like, just, like, the obsessive thought. And I can't get rid of the obsessive thought because my OCD, like, is really bad when it becomes, like, when it thinks, like, of, like, an obsessive thought. And that's, like, stuck in my head and it keeps going on repeat. And that was the thought that was going through my head. And then, so I was like, okay. I started packing at 4 a.m., guys. I was like, okay, I'm either packing to go straight to the hospital right now, or I'm going on vacation. Which, I know, two completely different things, but I just wanted, like, to escape from, like, that feeling that I was, like, trapped. Because that was, like, being trapped or feeling trapped is, like, a really big trigger for me. That's probably one of the top ones on the list. So, there was that. Oh yeah, they finally opened the road. Gosh, they've been constructing all the roads, like, near me, like, in different cities near me. And, like, it was going on for months, and I was like, they're never gonna do anything. But they actually finally fixed them, because they usually don't fix them. They see a pothole, they put some putty, and then it rains, and then the putty's gone, and it's a hole again, and, you know, the cycle goes over again. But yeah, they finally fixed things. Which I'm so surprised about, guys. Because it's been years. The same problems with these roads. I don't know where they got the money from. Maybe we voted for it. I have no clue. Or maybe they finally decided, let's be nice to these people. Sorry, going off topic. But, so I'm packing, and then I was like, okay, let me talk to 98 real quick. I talked to her, or, like, the person on 98, and, like, I was like, what do you recommend I do? Like, how do I, what is that? Okay. How do I deal with the thoughts? Should I, like, you know, deal with the, oh gosh, like the, sorry, there are a bunch of trucks and, like, trash and dirt and trees. I don't really know what's going on for real. There's a highway too. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, I was like, should I, like, deal with the emotions or the thoughts and flashbacks, or should I, like, you know, distract? She's like, if you feel so overwhelmed, like, no, like, it's making you feel even worse, so don't do that. Like, just do the distraction. But when you're, like, you feel like it's manageable, you can do that. I can't believe they put up that sign. Now I know what I should watch out for. Technically, I don't live near my parents. Wow. And it starts thinking, I'm like, what do I do? Like, should I keep going, packing for the hospital? I stopped packing, because I'm like, whatever. Let me go to sleep. I eat, I go to sleep, and then I was like, okay. I wake up the next morning, I still feel horrible, and I'm like, okay, guys. I'm going on vacation. Start looking for a 5. Hold on.